Okay, folks. So today I am going to show you how to add your Windows Vista computer to a domain. So first we're going to double check to make sure a couple of things. We're going to go into my computer and make sure that the name is changed, right? Vista PC is changed. Still part of work group, alright? So we are going to go right into this same place here, right? So we're going to check, right? Now that that's part of the group, we're going to go into network sharing center, network and sharing center, and just double check to make sure that everything is on, right? Network discovery is on, public folder sharing is on. We're going to go into the local area connection status. We're going to go into the details and the properties, sorry. Yes. Let's go Internet Protocol version 4. Make sure that the IP addresses is correct. Subnet mask, default gateway. Right, so everything is there. It's connected to the server 2008. And if we want, we can still go into server 2008 and check in the network and see if it shows up here still. Okay, so we're going to go, there we go. Vista PC. So it's part of work group. So this here should change to this domain. Okay, so we're going to go and add it to the domain now. Okay, so we're going to go into my computer again, properties. We're going to go to settings, change settings. We're going to go so we're going to change here. We're going to add it to domain swest.com. We're going to click OK. Okay, so we're going to use the username of administrator, and we're going to use the password that we set earlier on, and we're going to click OK. And we have been added to the swest version, swest.com domain. Before restarting, save any open files and close all programs. So we're going to close, and we're going to click restart now. And once it has restarted, it should show up in the network version. Well, under here, it's going to show up here as well, but it's going to show up under this domain. Okay, so we're going to look at these changes here. And also, you're going to see what I was telling you earlier on in the previous video, that when you go to the login screen is going to be different. So it's not going to be Vista PC as part of the login screen. And previously, there was no password added to this Vista, the Vista PC. There was no password. But when we log on, we're going to see the domain name, that is part of the domain name, and we're going to also see the computer name, which is Vista PC. Alright, and then we're going to use the same password that we used to log into server. We're going to use this very same password to log in onto Vista, which will, which means we're logging on to that PC on the domain. Okay. Meeting. Alright, so as you saw previously, when there was no log on screen, there was nothing like this here, right? They just logged on, there's no password. So we're going to insert control. Hmm. Okay, so this is incorrect. We're going to switch user. We're going to go to other user. Okay, so we're going to go. Alright, let's see if that works. Okay, lovely. So we were supposed to add on, log on to the domain. So I guess we were supposed to use the domain name and the name of the domain controller, which is server 2008. Server 2008's logon name is administrator. So we're supposed to log on using that. So therefore, we have successfully added Windows Vista PC to the domain. So we can see here. Okay, it's not been added just yet. Right. Alright, so we're here. So we're going to go into network. Turn on networks. Alright, so Vista PC is now part of the domain swest.com, as you can see here. And it's also showing up on server 2008 as part of the domain. Alright, so as you can see, we have successfully added Vista, Windows Vista PC to the domain swest.com. It is visible on both systems, both server and Windows Vista, right? They are both showing up. They're both able to, right? So we're both able to connect. Okay, so we're able to go in, see the public documents. All right, so there's connectivity. They both showed up on the network as part of the domain. And this brings us to the end of my video of adding a computer to a domain. We've successfully added Windows Vista PC to the domain swest.com. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. So goodbye and good luck.